Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Tea with JoJo. I just found out that at least 4 of my 5 children are not mine, and my wife won't say anything. Wow. Okay. Alright, let's get into it. I am not really in the best state of mind. My world had turned upside down over the last couple of weeks. You can imagine. I just want to write as much content as possible so I can get the best advice needed, for obvious reasons. I am not yet comfortable talking about this with my friends, my parents, and all my siblings. Now my kids are ages 33, 30, 28, 24, and 14. I am 52, while my wife is 51. I met my wife when we were in high school and we got married in college. We have 5 beautiful children together. Really, I consider them a total blessing regardless of what I'm about to bring up. And up until a couple of weeks ago, I thought we had the perfect marriage. We are typical high school sweethearts. We go out together, we never fight. I feel like I have done everything a loving husband should do. I am saying this not to make myself out as the perfect husband. For example, my work has always meant I work long hours and maybe haven't always been there when she needed me. But I want to stress that I never felt our marriage was in any trouble. And never in a million of years would I have ever suspected my wife of being disloyal. She's always done everything she could to support me and take care of our children. Now my eldest daughter recently had an ancestry test done, and the result of the ancestry test strongly suggested that I was not her father. She confided this to me privately, showing me the results, and I could tell that she was visibly upset by this. Of course, the first thing I did was to reassure her that no matter what, she is my daughter and I will always love her unconditionally. But secondly, the 2 of us decided to get an official paternity test since the ancestry tests are not completely reliable. It comes back that I am indeed not her biological father. Whew. This news really broke me. I am ashamed to say that I broke down in tears in front of my daughter. Don't be ashamed. The combination of finding out about my wife's infidelity and how upset I was making my daughter by how I was reacting. I really wish I had kept it in for her sake, but I didn't. Following this, I asked my other children, except my youngest, to come see me. I wanted to know the extent to which my wife's infidelity. If it was a one-off thing, I could maybe walk past it, especially given how long ago it would be. However, I didn't want to tell my youngest as she's still in school and a teenager, and really I didn't think it was appropriate to tell her yet. We tell the other 3 what has happened. I reassured them that I love them unconditionally and that I will always be their dad. But that I needed to know how long this had been going on. God. I can't begin to explain how touching this reaction was. They didn't care if I wasn't their biological father. They were just upset as how heartbroken I was. I felt like the only thing that has kept me going this last couple of weeks is their unwavering support. So we have paternity tests for each of the 3 of them done. Not only are none of them my biological children, together the 4 of my children have 3 different fathers, which somehow made it worse. It's like she wasn't just having an ongoing affair, she was having multiple. I can't explain how this makes it worse, but it just does. So I confront my wife with this, expecting her to confess and to beg for forgiveness. She doesn't confess, she doesn't even take it seriously. She says the test was flawed. All 4? How the hell am I supposed to take this seriously? I kept bringing it up and she kept brushing it off, getting progressively more annoyed at me. When I bring it up, she would try and guilt-trip me. We have been together since high school. How do you seriously not trust me? She would say. But how am I supposed to trust her in the face of such overwhelming evidence? Now that I have rambled and explained what has happened, I guess I can ask a few direct questions for advice. How can I reassure my children that this doesn't change anything between us? I feel like the way I reacted, total breakdowns, have made them second guess this despite how many times I reassure them. How do I handle my youngest daughter? I feel like our marriage is beyond saving. I will need to tell my daughter something. I don't want her to know the truth until she is older. But I also don't want my wife lying and making me out to be the villain. Is there any way at all you think I could or should save my marriage? I have been with my wife my entire life. It is almost impossible to see a life without her. I know the answer should be to clear cut, to leave her, but we have 5 kids together. Is there anything that can be done to save our marriage? I want to consider it seriously. This one passed me, I must confess. Guys, please leave your opinions in the comment section. What do you think this man should do? How should he handle it? Because this is so crazy. We hear about paternity fraud all the time, but having 4 kids out of 5 and you're not yet sure of the 5th one not being yours is totally, I can understand when he said his world has crumbling down. It is totally crazy. So guys, leave your opinions in the comment section, like and share this video, and if this is the first time you're coming across this page, this is Tea with JoJo. Don't forget to click the subscribe button.